to the air. It's saying. Oh, they're after him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Finds a tight end down the gut. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Wants to throw on third. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. The Buckeyes pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. He's got it. Finally corralled and not before. He picks up the first down. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Buckeyes in the hurry up. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it. Smashes through the tackle. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. He's looking to throw. Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. It's on target and complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. They're going to run it.
decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in their Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Reynolds. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. They've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Touchdown, Ohio State. They've got the lead here in the 4th. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Martin. Just keeps moving. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his...
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some 1st downs and march down the field.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Flush through behind his pad. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
I tell you what, coaches want you to do your best work late in the ball game. He did his best work. Great job taking off. Biggest run of the day after grinding this game out, makes it explosive. Now trying to put this game in a good situation.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Pocket breaking down. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. He breaks a tackle. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And that's a backbreaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
He'll keep it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Quick completion on the out. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Buckeyes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And we knew coming in these teams were very similar. Both really good football teams, but executing down the stretch might be the difference in the football game. How about that offense? Going down the field, they're an extra point away from tying this up, and we still got more football.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Pulls it in, it's Smith. And an explosive play, has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple of shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They're dealing with a second and long. Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. To the air on first down. He's looking deep. Back's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds.